Hey, what's up guys? This is going to be a tutorial on how to lock the differentials on your Tamiya TT01 drift car. So it's completely reversible, and if you want to unlock your diff, you can do that. So let's get into this. First step here is to unscrew the rear assembly here to get access to your diff. So I'll fast forward this while I undo it. Okay, so this bottom plate here is off, and now we're going to carefully see if we can pull apart the back plate on here. Alright, so there's the rear assembly, and here's the diff, and we're going to be using this, so I'm going to carefully see if I can pull out the dog bones from this thing. So see you in a second. So for the silly putty method, the first thing you're going to want to do once you get your diff out is you're going to want to clean it fully. I've already taken it apart and cleaned it just to save camera time. So here it is. Zoom in a wee bit. Here we go. So here it is. Now, what we're going to do is I'll show you what to do when I get my silly putty open. So once you get your silly putty out, what you're going to want to do is just going to want to warm it up and work it in your hand so that it'll fit into here when you're ready. So once you've stretched it, pulled it, squished it, whatever else you want to do to get it warm, pull a piece off. Here, I'll zoom in here so you can see what I'm going to do. You really want to make sure that everything is dry when you do this part. And right here. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm just going to take a couple of pieces. Didn't warm this up very good. So what you're going to do is just take the one gear. Take the one gear. Drop it in, then you're going to take some silly putty, and you're just going to put it in here. Make sure it'll fit inside there nicely. You don't want it too high up so that the planetary gears will not fit in, because yes, you will be using those. You just will not be, they just will not be in use, if you know what I mean. And you can use like a screwdriver to push it down out of your way however you need to. So I'm just going to push it out and down out of the way so that the next step is quite simple. And the next step, which is to shove the planetary gears way into the silly putty like that. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take a little piece, just a small piece, because it will flow out a little bit, right? So what you're going to do, take a little piece, not that big because it will disperse. And if it's not big enough, just keep adding more, and you're just going to cover the gears. Just like so. But make sure you leave enough room for the other gear that goes on top of here can fit in. So make sure they're flat and also out of the way. Just like that. And then see it's coming out the gear there? Just give it a push in there so it stays. And there you go. Now set this back up again. Line up the screw holes wherever they may be. Push it like this. You can put it back in. And then screw your differential back together. So here's my finished diff. The silly putty method. Now what you're going to do is you're going to see a little bit of silly putty, sneak out the sides here. Take your hobby or X-Acto knife or whatever you want to use or say, and just kind of catch the edge in here. And you're going to push, and you're going to test this by pushing your two pieces into the side here. Push them down, and if you turn one and it doesn't turn, you know you've won and you have a lock differential. So there you go. That's how to lock a differential on to me a TT01. Like, favorite, and comment if this helped you. And here's a comparison between a locked diff and an unlocked diff. So once again, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the forums.